tiny community of Union Bay grew today. Grew a lot with the addition of one large family and an even larger home. A heritage house that spent its first 100 years in Vancouver is retiring to Vancouver Island. A developer had it slated for demolition, but the family that owns it now had other plans. CTV's Gord Kurbis was there for the final leg of the house move today, and he joins us from Courtney with a big story. Gord.
Well, Hudson, you could consider it a case of the Lower Mainland's loss is Vancouver Island's gain. We actually gained a few times this week. Nickel Brothers movers have been extremely busy taking houses from across the water and bringing them over to Vancouver Island. They dropped off homes in Nanoose, Courtney, and of course this morning in Union Bay. For the crews involved, it may seem very routine, but for the rest of us, it's always fascinating to see giant houses moving along city streets.
People are going to see them.
The pilot vehicle warns about an oversized load, but that is an understatement when you actually see what's following behind it.
This is a little bit out of the norm. Whenever you get a classic old heritage house that's 3 stories high, it's a very large task.
The 1,800 square foot 2-story home is being relocated to Union Bay from its original spot in the Dunbar area, Vancouver. The home was slated for demolition, but with a lot of cooperation, it will have a renewed life.
Vancouver really steps up. The mayor himself told all the city employees that were involved in the Vancouver side that it's all to be done at cost. TELUS did the same thing. Everybody is working towards making this a new beginning for Ben and Jen.
The streets are lined with curious onlookers watching it slowly progress each block.
Oh, this is excellent. I was seeing take out a few trees, but they did a really good job, that's for sure.
Among those watching the residents roll towards its new location is the original builder's granddaughter, who grew up in the house. Jean Rodet made the trip over from Vancouver, not wanting to miss this day.
I'm absolutely thrilled, and for the community too in Vancouver that supported moving this, because the teamwork it's taken to move this home is amazing.
Crews from Nickel Brothers movers say the job was straightforward, but many are amazed at how they got the giant structure up one steep hill and then down a second without incident.
We had definitely an incline that we had to tackle, but we had a tow truck to help us pull us up, and then a slighter incline coming downhill, but pretty routine.
As it's finally moved into position, nobody is more relieved than the Ford family, the home's new owners.
Even though you know it's going to be okay, you always worry a little bit, the what ifs, but there were no what ifs, and it all worked out.
No, we didn't sneak into the neighborhood. No. Talk about arriving with a bang.
Yeah.
Announcing ourselves, we're here.
Yeah.
The entire effort was documented by British camera crews putting together a segment for a series called Massive Moves that should air sometime late this fall. The home previously appeared in a 1990 Dabney Coleman-Terry Garr film called Short Time. The house, though, is likely here for a long time. Nickel Brothers moves between 30 to 50 homes each year of various sizes, and I'm being told that today's house in Union Bay was on the larger side of the scale. If you think you're adventurous like the Fords and are looking for something that you can recycle and give a new life to an old home, there's probably something on their website that you can take a look at. Hudson.
All right, have a look. Homecoming indeed. Gord, thank you.